There is just way too many advice on the internet these days, and I implemented most of them and I failed miserably for the last 2 years. So I'm gonna summarize everything in this video. I'm gonna give you how to actually win as a Muslim. I'm first of all gonna give you a story of my life and how you can probably relate to that. And after that, I'm gonna give you there's a framework I use. This is the framework, but it kind of sound a little bit overwhelming. But I'll explain to you as we go along. And I remember in 2024, that was the time I started to learn about this like online business and trying to do these things that would make you successful. Most people think success is like get a fancy car, get a house, get this and that, these materialistic things. That's not what actually success looks like. So I was doing so many things at the same time. I was memorizing Qur'an, I was doing copywriting, I was learning to code, I was doing affiliate marketing, YouTube automation, so many things at the same time. I was doing all these things. And I remember there was like a journal I had. I would sit down and write the days, day one, day two, day three. And I remember what's funny is that I thought I'll be able to be successful in the 90 days. So I said, road to success in 90 days. I tried everything and it got really intense about like day 8. I just quit. I came back, I quit, came back, I quit, I came back. And it's actually very, very important. Had it been I did not do those things, I would not be in this point, okay? I would highly recommend some people to get a journal. Like most people think like like a diary is only for like girls and like whatever. No, no, no. You are a man. Your man is supposed to have also a journal with him. All the people, the greats, they wrote things, they journal their thoughts and everything to unlock this deep thinking to you. So without any waste of your time, this is the framework I use. I know this sounds so confusing, but I will explain. I'll kind of put something in the screen, inshallah. Let's start by explaining this fainted line. So this line represents the bar of visible results. Anything below this bar is the invisible results. Anything above this bar is the visible results. We'll see some curly strings. So these strings you can see in the video, I call it the average efforts. Like the average, the norm is the efforts that people put in. And what you will observe is that the timing doesn't matter. If an average can stay in a thing do it for years and not get any results. And then there's basically two ways. Forget about all the ways that people talk about in the internet. There are two ways, and I'm talking from experience. Like I failed for 2 years. Only these two ways can work. The first one, I call it the master's efforts. These are the kind of people whereby they'll stick to one thing for years. Alright. For example, a person might stick to one thing for 5 years, 10 years for him to be able to win. And if you actually stick to that, you'll be able to have like unrealistic results that the average people cannot even imagine because it takes years basically. They took a long time, so they became kind of a master of that craft, of that thing they're doing. But then there's another line which is the elite efforts. The elites are the people whereby they will go into what I call an extreme season. They only focus all their attention on one thing at a time. It's kind of like this blinders people have, like a host like the blinders, to just focus on one thing and put all their efforts, go extreme for them to be able to win. I'm telling you, if you try to make progress here and there, you will not pass this point. You can pass it maybe for like 10 years. We don't have 10 years to spend. I'm telling you, I am myself, I'm even starting this extreme season as well because I've been in YouTube for like 5 months. I haven't made any reasonable results, so I'll be locking in. My only focus for now is my work, is my craft, is my mission. You need to put in an extra amount of efforts, okay? And if you observe, there's like a similarity between this video I'm making and like if you check the Hamza channel, basically he made mention of these things and I knew it for a while, but I did not actually know it. I knew it, but in a way where I didn't know. He kind of pointed it out to me. What's fascinating is that I have a friend of mine who achieved these kind of things, and that's when I realized, okay, this is actually true. Like we look at people like Cristiano Ronaldo and Elon Musk and all these things, we think these people are very far from us. Like when you have someone close to you that was able to achieve a level of success, you would start to wrap your head around it. So there's a friend of mine. His name is Fawil. You can imagine he stopped participating in the Quran competition for 4 years. 4 years, imagine that. And when he came back, I'm not trying to hype it up, I'm just trying to explain to you. When he came back, he put in an extreme amount of efforts. He, like, in fact, we are like best friends, but we don't even used to see each other. He was just so focused and locked in on this goal. And when he participated, he dominated the competition, like flawless and everything. And there are so many examples like this. There are so many examples. Like, for example, when you look at people like Elon Musk, they say he slept in factories. He would stay up at night to code and everything. This extreme, he had to go into extreme season. Kobe Bryant as well. When you look at Cristiano Ronaldo, Hamza Ahmed, David Goggins, there are so many examples. You have to go in to what I call an extreme season. You only focus. You have to have like blinders and everything, blocking everything. Just focus on this thing. Okay? And extreme season, that's how you win. Or else you might, if you want to take 10 years to be able to win, then fine, you can click off this video. But I'm telling you, the rewards for going into an extreme season is very, very important. It's not like forever. It's like, I mean, some people can go into extreme season for like 21 days. That's it. Some people like 60 days, 90 days, whatever. Just put an amount, but you have to put all your focus on this one thing, this one track, this one mission. And a good disclaimer is that I did this thing in the past. I locked in so many times in the past. Why am I so confident this time around? Because it's not just the locking in, it's the effort you put in. Like I mentioned, there's this 80-20 rule. Basically, it means 80% of the results comes from 20% of the efforts. So what you need to do is focus on this 20% of the efforts. That's how you win. But because when you focus on everything else, you start to do and then you get overwhelmed, you just give up. And in the past, I used to cope saying I'm locked in. But when my friends leave, and then I just saw my phone and everything. So 80-20 rule, extreme season, boom, success. I'm not saying that you will be able to control your success. No, 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 no. It's a win-win. Okay. When you go extreme, you will learn so many things in just a short amount of time. Imagine they would compress everything in just a short amount of time. It is very, very reasonable for you to win when you put so much of your efforts into it. And you're a Muslim, you have to make dua. Dua is very, very important because in the past I used to think, okay, the non-Muslims were able to achieve extreme feats, and the Muslims were not able to achieve certain things, and the Muslims also do dua. Dua is part of the equation, but not all the equation. You have to put in the effort. You control the efforts, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala controls the outcome. You are begging Him to give you the outcome, so you have to put in an extreme amount of efforts plus the dua. That's how you will become successful. You can look at anything. Look at even the Muslims. In fact, look at the Muslims of the greats. They all had to put in an extreme amount of efforts. It's not forever, okay? It's not that also like you're gonna cut off everybody, because that was a mistake I made in the past. I would just say I'm locking in, so no distractions, nothing, nothing. No, 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 that it doesn't work that way. All the goals you have, keep it in what I call maintenance mode. Okay? Do the basic minimum of the things to kind of revive these things. Don't let it die, because when your systems die, you would feel worse, and when you feel worse, you would collapse. Keep your systems in maintenance mode and focus your energy on this extreme season. And you want to see something cool? I still have a journal. This was my very first journal I used, and as you can see, Road to Success, episode 1 in 90 days, on October 3rd, 2024. It's just so funny. I was documenting my progress and everything. It's just so sweet to have these things. And I really recommend you get a journal as well. It's so happy. I found this in my field, and it made me so emotional. And I wish all of you will be able to achieve your goals. And as I'm trying to achieve my goals as well. If you want a personalized advice on how you go about your goals, your self-improvement journey, and if you want people to hold you accountable, there's a link in my bio. It's to a community in school. And other than that, I would like to end with the humble quotes. Too much attention makes a donkey. Think is a lion. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.